Alright, this is an actual domination station here. We got 2 games from a daily tournament that I was doing. Um, it's 4 people in the pool. One guy timed out, and then this is me against this guy, and then I have 2 other games still going on. The guy went on vacation for 2 months, and he just had all this vacation time accrued on chess.com, and I just have to wait for him to get back from his 2 months vacation. Which I need to do more no vacation tournaments because it just makes these tournaments last a freaking year. But anyway, we have this opening. We pin each other. I take develop castle. More developing. He makes a big mistake by taking here. Now he has to move this bishop out of the way because it's being attacked by the knight. But he, in fact, blunders and moves the knight over here. Now this allows me to take the bishop, and when queen takes, I check here. He can't castle anymore, and I can just be annoying. We trade everything off and take a pawn. I'm actually at +3. Do a check, move around, trade rooks. More endgames, and I am just up 3 pawns. There's nothing he can do. I take this pawn, he resigns. That was the first game. Second game is a lot more exciting, okay? So don't turn your, change the channel here. We have a Sicilian. You already know it's exciting when we have a Sicilian, alright? And boom, we have the Dragon Sicilian. This is going to be a classic. You already know this game is going to be a classic. So this is default Dragon. This is the Yugoslav attack, what I was playing. And then he goes 95. We make a couple of inaccuracies. We just take forever. Our bishops just stare at each other for 3 moves. Finally, we trade, and boom. Now I'm going to make a mistake of aping with the wrong pawn. I should have played the other pawn up, and now he placed the wrong pawn. He needed to have played the H pawn, because if I were to play something like this, right, he has it covered by a lot of pieces, making my attack real hard, which is why I needed to play it sooner to prevent this pawn from going here. Anyway, now he attacks my knight, move my knight out of the way, we trade. Computer wanted him to bring his queen there, but now let's just attack his king, pawn storm, march it forward. I need some water. Moves rook h8 to win this pawn, captures he has the rook column, bishop g2. And now this allows me to win a queen because rook h8 wins a queen after queen takes. Rook to h1 wins the queen because if he moves the queen, pretty much anywhere, let's just say back here or something, right? Queen here is absolutely devastating. This is a check, has to go here, queen here, has to go here, and boom, that's checkmate. So he has to give up the queen, gives up the queen. Now rook h8, and he finds rook h2, pinning my bishop. So this is just still a tough position. The computer says I'm majorly up until I blunder because he has rook takes g2. He sacrificed the rook! Excuse me. He sacrificed the rook so hard it made me cough. Okay? So the position is dead drawn now. I was at +3, and now we're at 0 because of the rook. And if you're wondering why I can't actually capture the rook, it is because knight here is a fork. So I moved my queen out of the way, and he should have just checked me, but this is 1500. They don't just do checks. So he goes here. I find the only good move to protect my king, because if I go here and he moves back or whatever, this is threatening mate. So got to do that. And now he finds a great move. But what follows next is the best 7-move stretch of my career, where I find the best move or an exclamation mark move. Okay. Boom. Queen h1 wins a knight. Knight checks, the only move that works, but I take it with the pawn. Now, obviously, this c takes d3 is best move. I didn't really deserve that. Now rook takes, queen to h4. The only good square for the queen, because he could check here, and if I put queen, obviously and if I put queen here, my queen just has less mobility. He moves his pawn up trying to get a queen, and now it's just stressful. But I have g5, and he doesn't take. He greeds for a queen. Boom, queen h6, and we repeat a couple moves. But then I calculate the checkmate. I actually looked at this checkmate. Pawn to g6, bishop to e8. This covers this. Well, yeah, this covers this square, because if he didn't do that, check, king goes, and then here. So king h7. Now this square is covered, so my queen can't checkmate here. But I have one piece. This knight that wasn't do anything finishes the job, and that was like one of my better tournament performances. And you might be thinking that was pretty bad, but that's how bad my tournament performances usually are. So GG's to this guy, and maybe I'll make another video about my other opponent in this tournament.